El Agua! So we were weary travelers. We'd been driving all through the night. We'd climbed multiple mountains in Mexico, and we were on our way home. So we checked into this hotel and thought we'd get a little shut-eye. After all this driving, I really wanted to freshen up a little, splash a little water in my face, and wash my feet. That always makes me feel better. When I scrub my feet, I feel great. There's an open air balcony that goes all the way around these rooms facing inward. So we grab what's important, haul it up the stairs, take it across this balcony, and go into our room, throw our sleeping bags on the bed. I go in the bathroom, wash my feet, crank on the water, and nothing happens. So I crank on the hot. Nothing comes out. So I am totally disappointed with this hotel. This is not worth $8. So I, blow my nose, fuming a little bit, go to bed. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll get to wash my feet tomorrow at the next hotel. So I lay in my sleeping bag and instantly I'm completely asleep. And I'm having these wonderful dreams about being on the beach because that's our next stop. And I hear the waves in the beach, and I hear the rippling water, and I hear this nice, pleasant waterfall in the background. And all of a sudden, someone starts interrupting my sleep. And they're banging on the door of the hotel room. They're yelling, "El Agua! El Agua!" I'm like, yeah, the water. That's what I'm dreaming about. The water. The water. Something's just not right. The water. And all of a sudden I sit up and I hear it. The water. There's a waterfall in the bathroom where I left the faucet on. So I jump out of bed and I land in ankle deep water. So I quickly wade around the corner and turn off the water. It had filled up the sink basin, spilled over, filled up the bathroom floor basin, spilled over into our hotel room. It was completely wet in there, and it was running out the door and over the edge of that balcony, making a waterfall into the hotel. Crazy, right? But all I could think about at this moment is, I'm going to get ringworm from walking around barefoot in this water. So I'm weeping on the edge of the bed after I turn off the water, letting my feet drip dry. I'm going to get ringworm, and then I fall back to sleep right away. Hours later, I wake up. Somehow, Nate and Ryan have both packed their bags entirely and left for the car and come back in. They're like, "Hey, Jared, time to get up." I'm like, "What? Time to get up? Okay." So I quickly pack my stuff, and I'm like, we are going to be in some serious trouble because we probably destroyed the hotel. So I put on my backpack, and we walk out there and look around. There's no damage to the room. I mean, it's just a cement floor, right, with a drain that was clogged. And I walk right by the lobby, and the guy says, "Bye." They didn't say anything about this waterfall that we created. Just nuts. And we got in our car and drove another 20 hours to the beach. So, lesson learned on that, do not leave your post. Do not leave the water on. Turn off the faucet. Turn off the faucet. Hey, I'm Jared. I'm the loan guide. So I really like helping people. And I have a lot of experience with adventures. I've done hundreds of adventures. Every adventure always has something go wrong. And getting a loan is really similar to that. There's some kind of obstacle. What the guide does is helps you get over, around, or through those obstacles. Some people call them a loan officer. I prefer loan guide because that's really what we're doing, is we're taking you from your desire to have a loan all the way to closing your loan. First, I simplify the process. Second, I make house calls. And third, I really do have the best rates. We actually negotiate with the bank. We can loan the bank's money for cheaper than they do. We don't have the overhead. So give me a call. Let me be your loan guide.